welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new on my channel, my name is Binta. If you haven't subscribed, like, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and be part of this amazing family. You can also follow me up on my social media, Instagram at Binta Smile, Facebook at Binta Smile. Long time no video. I've been very busy lately with exams, trying to round up with my exams, and there's so many things. There was no time for me to record a video on my channel. Yeah, so I'm back. Everything is okay. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the cost of living in North Cyprus, everything you need to know about coming to Cyprus, the cost, accommodation, foodstuff, electricity bill, and everything. I received a lot of DMs every single day from few of my subscribers, viewers, and people that want to come to North Cyprus to study. So in today's video, I'm going to settle down to explain everything to you guys. And if you want to come to North Cyprus to study, contact me on Instagram with Binta Smile. I'm an agent here in Cyprus. Me and my colleagues, we work together as an agent in Cyprus. So if you want to come to North Cyprus to study, send me a message on Instagram. Let me get you admission within 3 days. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to start with the currency used in North Cyprus. We have different currency here in Cyprus. Yeah, their local currency is Turkish lira. That is the name of their local currency, Turkish lira. And if you want to pronounce it, you can pronounce it as TL or Tele. To me, I call it TL. I prefer that TL than Tele, Turkish lira. Then if you want to call it, you call it as TL or Tele. And then we use dollar, we use pounds, and then we use euros. That's why I told you guys like Cyprus is different from other countries. When you go to US, when you go to London, when you go to Europe, in Europe they use one currency which is euro. In US they use one currency which is dollar. In UK they use one currency which is pounds. But here in Cyprus we use 4 different currency. We use euros, we use pounds, we use dollar, and then we use TL. So let's talk about the accommodation aspect. If you are getting a 3-bedroom apartment, is around £300 to £350. Yeah. Then in that 3-bedroom apartment, you can share with people if you want. Like 3 people in the flat. If you want to share with 2 or 4 people, it's up to you. But normally the price is around £300 to £350. It all depends on the landlord and the agent, the kind of agent you meet. 2-bedroom apartment is around £200 every month. Yeah. Then you pay for deposit, you pay for commission, you pay for which other thing again. Sometimes some landlord will tell you to pay for 2 deposits and 1 commission. It all depends on the kind of landlord you meet. Like around Lefkosha, 2+1 apartments, that is 2 rooms in the flat, is £200. If you want to share with someone, like if you want to take just 1 room in the flat, is around £100 every month. Then you pay for 1 month deposit. Sometimes the landlord will tell you to pay for 2 deposits, 1 rent, and 1 commission. That is £400. If you want to share your 1 room with another student, you can share your 1 room with another student or your friend. Then you pay £50 every month. So if you want to go for studio apartment in Cyprus, they call it 1+1 in Cyprus. In Nigeria, we call it self-contained. In other countries, we call it studio apartment, but here in Cyprus they call it 1+1. So if you want to go for studio, that one is around £150 to £180 within Lefkosha. It all depends on the location and depends on the house. If it's a new house, they will tell you £200 for studio apartment if the house is very new. But old buildings is around £150. Studio apartment is 1 room, kitchen, and a bathroom. It all depends. If you have the money and you want to take the entire house, it's up to you. Like if you want to take 3-bedroom apartments, if you have the money, it's up to you. If you want to take 2-bedroom apartments, it's up to you. If you want to take studio apartments, that is self-contained, is up to you. In my flat, this particular house is 2+1. I took 1 room, then I gave the other room to another lady. She's inside. So we pay our rent with Turkish lira, that is TL. It's very hard for you to get an apartment or a house or a landlord that takes rent with local currency. Most of the landlords, they will tell you everything is pounds. Most of them, they prefer you pay with pounds. euros or with dollar, but my landlord is a very nice man. A very nice man for that matter. So I pay my rent with Turkish lira, and this house is in a very nice location. Everything I want is around me. A very nice location for that matter. It's very hard for someone to get a room or a flat in this area. So I'm not even ready to move out from this place anytime soon. I love the position. Everything I want is around me. In my previous apartment, the one I showed you guys, the ghetto apartment, when I moved out from that place, they refunded only £100 to me. The guy that was in charge of my former house was a Ghanaian and a Nigerian guy. They refused to refund my deposit back to me. They gave me £100. The balance of my deposit is around 70 or £80. I can't even remember. I have a lot of things on my head. So the money was trying to like bring issues between us. I had to like let them go with it. £100 or be £80 or £70 is not even my problem, so I don't let them go with the money. Make them carry their wahala, they go. So I don't want you guys to come to my DM to be like, help me to calculate it. I say that a lot. Help me to calculate my school fees, help me to calculate the house rent and the tickets money and okay to board. You can do that yourself. Just go online, type money converter, something like that. It's there. Everything is online. Google is your friend. You don't have to stress me, girl. I have a lot of things on my head. So I will advise you guys as a starter, as a new student, if you are coming to Cyprus, it's better instead of you to take full apartment, like 3-bedroom apartment for yourself, or a studio apartment for yourself, or 2-bedroom apartment for yourself. It's better for you to start with 1 room. Yeah, Cyprus is like, I don't know how to put it. It's better for you to start with 1 room. Maybe as time goes on, if you have money, if you need your privacy, you can go for studio apartments if you want. But as a starter, it's better you start with 1 room. You can even share with person if you want. Inside that 1 room, your 1 room, you can share your 1 room with another student, and it's going to be more easier for you to pay your bills. Yeah. And I'm not even going to advise anybody to go to school hostel. Don't even try that. Don't even think of it. So if you want to stay in Cyprus, if you want to enjoy Cyprus, it's better for you to get a room outside the hostel. If you want to stay in school hostel, like, there's no free movement, no free movement, no free movement. You can't even go out, then come back anytime you want. Yeah, the rules and regulations is hell. So it's better for you to stay outside the hostel. If there's anything, am I rushing? Am I talking too fast? Like I said, 3-bedroom apartment is £300. 2-bedroom apartment is £200. Studio apartment, that is a self-contained 1+1 is £150 for a month. Yeah, so now let's talk about the water bill. In my house, I pay 80 TL every month. Sorry, 85 TL every month. Then that 85 TL, we divide it into 2. I pay 40. Let me say I pay 43 TL. Then she pay 43 TL, something like that for water bill. So every month our water bill, we pay 80 TL for water bill because we are 2, just 2 people in the flat, and we know how to economize. Yeah. So in my previous house, that ghetto apartment, that house dey vex me. I don't know why. If I remember that house, go be like say make I dey slap myself. The Ghana guy told me water bill for 1 month is 70 TL for 1 person, just for only me. My water bill was around 70 TL. That thing ring for my head. Now I come tell the Ghana boy say, I'm not more picking for Cyprus when me and I dey use water. It's not like I have a housemate or I have a kid in Cyprus that I use my water with. How come about the bill? It's not like I do laundries every day. How come? He said my water bill for 1 month is 70 TL. 70 TL times 5. So for me to avoid issues and arguments, I had to like move out from the house. So we pay 85 TL every month for water bill because we don't use water that much. We are just 2 people in the flat. It's not like we do laundries every day. So let's talk about the internet bill. Internet bill is around 130 TL every month. So 130 TL divided by 2, I pay 65 TL. My housemate, she pays 65 TL. That is a 130 TL for 1 month. It's unlimited. You can download videos, you can do anything you want, you can watch movies, you can spend the whole day on YouTube. It's unlimited. So I pay 65 TL for Ethernet bill every month. My housemate, she pays 65 TL for Ethernet bill every month. So let's talk about the phone calls and data. Like me, I pay how much every month? I pay 100 TL for subscription. Yeah, if I want to buy data, I pay 100 TL. And that 100 TL, it comes with unlimited local calls. Like if you want to call someone, if you want to call your friends within Cyprus, is unlimited. And you can call Nigeria, Africa, as much as you want for the entire 1 month. I can't even remember the megabytes. I have it on my phone, on my other phone. I'm using the phone to record a video. So every month I pay 100 TL for calls and for data. Like if you want to use data outside your house, maybe when you go to school, when you go out, or when you like outside your house, if you want to use data, every month is around 100 TL. If you want to subscribe, it all depends. Like me, I'm always online because I have a lot of stuff that I do online. So I subscribe my phone every month, 100 TL. There's something I don't like about their calls in Cyprus. If you want normal countries, if you want to load your phone, it's just for you to go to shop, any shop around you, or you can just go to your condo, any supermarket around you, just tell them I want to buy top up. You buy top up, then you load it on your phone. But here in Cyprus, even in Nigeria, it's like that. If you want to buy credit for Nigeria, you go just walk out, go shop. I beg, I want to buy Glow or MTN, then you load it on your phone, you go your way. But here in Cyprus, if you want to load your phone, you have to like take a taxi to their office. Yeah, to their office to load your phone. It's not like going to a shop to buy top up. No, you must go to their office to buy top up. Sorry, to load your phone. It's like that every month. I pay transportation to their office, and it's very far from my house just to load my phone. I pay like 160 TL. If I want to go to their office, I'll take a taxi to their office, 30 TL to go, then 30 TL to come back. Going and coming is around 60 TL. Then I pay 100 TL for the top up and everything. That is a 160 TL. But if I want to go to school, I go with school bus. It all depends on my time. If I don't have time, I go with taxi if I'm going to school. So if you are the type that know how to use bus, there's no need for you to spend 160 TL just to recharge your phone. If you know how to use bus, you can just take a bus along the road. I think that one is around 5 TL. Or you can even go with school bus. It all depends on what you want. But to me, sometimes if I want to go because the place is very far, I go with taxi. So let's talk about the gas bill, the cooking gas, like the price of gas bill every month. That one is around 100 TL, sometimes 110. It all depends. Yeah, like I bought gas yesterday, I paid 110. Yeah, 110 TL. So 110 divided by 2, there's a 55 TL for me, 55 TL for my flatmate. Yeah, so if you guys are like 3 in the flat, you divide it into 3. If you are 4 people in the flat, you divide it into 4. Since we are just 2 in the flat, so I pay 55 TL every month for gas. She pay 55 TL every month for gas bill. That is the cooking gas. So which other thing again? Let's talk about the kitchen things. In Cyprus, if you want to get a house, the landlord or the agent, they will tell you the house is a fully furnished apartment, is a fully furnished room, something like that. When they tell you is a fully furnished apartment or a fully furnished room, it means there is a bed and wardrobe inside the room. If you are lucky, you can have a mirror inside the room. Don't even expect them to give you kitchen things. You have to get those things by yourself. Yeah. Like in my house, in my previous house, there was nothing like pots, there was nothing like plates. I bought everything myself. You need to see the amount I spent on kitchen things in that house. There was nothing like this pot is for free, is for the tenants. There was nothing like that. You will be the one to buy the kitchen things by yourself from A to Z. Like you buy spoon, you buy plates, you buy pots, you buy blender, you buy everything. That's what I did. Like I spent a lot of money on kitchen things. There was nothing like fully furnished. There is nothing like that, like fully furnished apartment in Cyprus. In most of the countries and most of the places I've been to so far, if you are getting a house, the landlord will tell you, okay, the house is a fully furnished house. It means everything is there. You don't need to buy kitchen things, you don't need to buy pots, you don't need to buy blender. Even though you want to buy things, it has to be like few things, just minor things. But in Cyprus, there's nothing like that. If you are getting a house in Cyprus, you buy pots, you buy spoon, you buy plate, you buy knife, you buy everything, you buy cup, you buy everything by yourself. Even your housemate will be like, go and buy your things, so this one is for me. I don't share my things with anybody. In my previous house, that's what they told me. The very first day I moved into the house, they told me, go and buy spoon, go and buy plate, go and buy knife, go and buy cup, go and buy this one, this one, this one. You see, this life in a very small world, but in this house that I live, I don't have that kind of mind. Why will I even tell someone not to use my thing? Why will I do that? I won't carry the thing go heaven. If you use the pot, it go cut comot. If you use the blender, it go. I don't understand how people do things. I don't have that kind of mind. Telling someone, don't use my thing. Why will I even do that? So if you are coming to Cyprus, expect that. Yeah, if they tell you, okay, the house is a fully furnished apartment, it means there is bed inside the house and wardrobe, and there's a sitting room for you. So anything that has to do with kitchen things, you have to get those things by yourself. If your housemates are bad, if they are wicked, they won't even allow you to touch their thing. So it's better for you to prepare yourself when coming to Cyprus. I'm talking about the new students, the newcomers. Yeah, be prepared to buy pot. Pot is very affordable, like it's around cheap ones. Cheap pot is around 50 to 40 TL. If you want to buy pot or plate, it's very affordable. It depends on the quality though. If you want to buy normal pot is around 50 TL or 40 TL. If you want to buy a good pot, like all those think ones, that one is around 100 to 70 or 80 TL. But if you want to buy plate, go to Mr. Pounds. Plate, cup, spoon, rubbers, like anything that has to do with kitchen things, go to Mr. Pounds. It's very affordable there. When I came to Cyprus, I made a mistake. I went straight to Lema. I bought all my things, all my kitchen things in Lema, and things are very expensive in Lema. It was after 2 weeks I later discovered China Bazaar and which other one again, and Mr. Pounds. Things are very cheap in Mr. Pounds. If you want to buy anything that involves kitchen, if you want to buy kitchen things, go to Mr. Pounds or China Bazaar. They are very affordable there. But I bought all my things in Lema, my blender, everything. They are very expensive in Lema. So let's talk about electricity bill. When I moved into this apartment, me and my housemates, we paid 1,400 for electricity deposit. Is a deposit, is refundable. If I want to move out from this place, they will refund the money back to me. That is, if I don't owe them any electricity bill. Yeah, if I don't owe any bill, they will refund the money back to me. So we divided the money into two. I paid 700 and she paid 700. That is 1,400. Most of the houses in Cyprus are not like that. Yeah, some landlord will tell you, okay, move in. There's no need for you to pay for electricity deposit. But in this building, it's like that. Do you know why? Most of the Africans that live here, most of the Africans, the Nigerian people that live here, if they want to move out, for them to clear their bills, their electricity bill will be a problem. They will just move out from the house just like that, and the landlord will be the one to clear the bills with his money. In this particular building, it's like that. You pay for electricity deposit, but if you want to move out, if you don't hold them any bills, they will refund your money back to you. You use your passport to go to the electricity bill office to open the bill or something. That's what we did, me and my housemate. So our money is there. If I want to move out, if I don't hold them any electricity bill, they will refund my 700 TL back to me. Most of the African people that live here in this particular condo, that's what they do. Yeah, if they want to move out, for them to clear their bills will be a problem. The landlord will be the one to like clear the bills and everything with his money. They want to move out from their apartment, for them to clear their water bill, their electricity bill, and every other thing will be a problem to them. Can you imagine when I moved into this apartment, I took my card. Like we use card here to pay for water. I took my card. I went to water office. I wanted to pay for water. When I got there, I gave them my card and they checked their system. They were like, my friend, go and call your landlord. Tell your landlord to follow you down to our office. Like, I was like, where will I go and tell my landlord to follow me down to this office to come and do what? Why will go carry the poor man for your office, drag and follow body come where una dey? And the lady was like, your flat is owing us 999 TL. That's almost 1,000 TL. almost 1,000 TL for water bill. They said the previous tenant that was there before, they didn't pay for water bill for 1 year. For whole 1 year. They didn't pay for water bill. And they said, go and call your landlord. Tell him to follow you down to this place. Like I said earlier, this apartment, this condo is in a very nice location. I have access to everything I need. And it's very affordable. I paid 1,000 TL every month for house rent. The place is very neat, very clean. Like, I don't know how to describe this place. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Another thing is to live with someone that is very neat. Yeah. If you are living with a dirty housemate, let me not say anything. So the apartment, I pay 1,000 TL every month, and my room is very big. If I want to share this room with 5 people, I have enough space. It's very big. Everywhere is neat and clean. Yeah, and it's very difficult for you to get this kind of house in this area. This place na hot cake, like hot cake. Yeah, it's a very nice place. So let's come back to the electricity bill. As for the bill, electricity bill is every month. Like, they pay their bill here every month. But since I moved into this house, I've not even received any bill from them. Yeah, but my deposit is still with them. They will not touch my deposit. That one is just like when you save money at the bank. It's like that. They won't even tamper with it. So if I want to move out, my contract is 1 year. If I want to move out, I can just go to their office to take my money back from them, then take my house rent deposit from the landlord, and there's some other things. I have a house contract. Yeah, I have a house contract. I'm going to talk about that later. I'm still waiting for them to send my bill to me. So my friends that live in Hamid Square, they paid 1,800 TL for electricity bill. Only electricity bill, 1,800 TL. That was last month, because they use heater every single day. Like, they use heater 24 hours. There are 3 people in the flat, 3-bedroom apartment. They paid 1,800 TL last month for electricity bill because of heater. If you use heater like all the time, I'm talking about the AC heater. If you use AC heater all the time, your electricity bill is going to be hell. It's going to be too high for you to pay. So if you use the normal heater, this particular one, this one is around 100. If you want to feed the gas, it's around 100 TL. Or yeah, if you want to feed the gas, it's around 100 TL. You can use it as much as you want. Yeah, this one doesn't use electricity. This one uses normal gas, and it's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. As you can see, I don't even use it. I have my AC heater here. This one is no-go area for me. I don't even use it. I'm very scared of the heater. If you are just like me, if you are very, very scared of gas, so don't even bother to buy this. Yeah, it's very, very dangerous. If you are not calculative enough, if you are not smart enough, if you are not careful enough, you will end up killing yourself. With this particular heater, it's very risky to use. It's very dangerous. So I don't even use it. It's just here. I put my wig on top. There's no space for the heater outside. That's why I just decided to leave the heater inside my room. So I use the normal AC heater. I have it here. So this one, I'm even scared right now because of the weather is very cold. Winter, like, it's very, very cold in Cyprus. And I don't even want my bill to be high. So I'm waiting for them to send me my 2 months electricity bill. Is it 2 months? Yeah, I'm waiting for them to send me my 2 months electricity bill. Once I receive the bill, I will still update you guys about it. Right now, I don't even know the amount I'm going to be paying every month for electricity bill. I need to wait for them to send me my 1 month electricity bill. I'll be 2 month electricity bill. So from there, I will know how to like talk to my housemate, like, babe, we need to reduce the way we use heater, something like. It's not like I use heater all the time. The only time I put on my heater is when I finish taking my bath. If I'm cold, if I want to use my body product, if I want to put on my clothes, I'll put on the heater just for my body to be warm. Once I finish wearing my clothes, I'll off the heater. I don't know about her, because I know come Cyprus, they pay bills. So if I receive my electricity bill, if it's too high, I will talk to her like, babe, we need to reduce the way we use heater. It's not like I use heater. I don't know about her, because sometimes I hear the sound. Sure, you get. So I need to see the bill first before I will know what to do. Because my friends, they paid 1,800. You can imagine. Do you know how much is that? 1,800 TL just for electricity bill. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. So let's talk about the washing aspects. We don't wash our clothes every day. There's another thing about my flatmates. We know how to economize. Like here, we don't even do laundries like every day. We do laundries maybe twice in a month. Yeah, that is the rule of the house. We do laundries twice in a month. We don't do our laundries like every day, every two days, every three days. We don't even do that. The washing machine consumes a lot of light. The first week we move into this house, lots of laundries like almost every single day. Like we wash our clothes, our bed sheet and everything, because we just move into the house now. Like everything needs to be clean and then neat. We wash all the rugs and everything. So she told me, okay, we need to limit the way we use the washing machine. That is a rule between me and she. So we do our laundries twice in a month. If you have any dirty clothes, keep them. When it's time for you to wash, you wash them. If you want to be washing clothes every day with the washing machine, like every day or every two days or every three days or every week, like your light bill is going to be, it's going to be a lot of money. You need to economize if you are living in Cyprus, because they don't even have their own personal light in Cyprus. There's a way, I don't want to go into details. There's a way they do their things here in terms of electricity bill, because they don't have their own personal light in Cyprus. So their electricity bill is very high. Most of the houses in Cyprus, like my local friend, they use solar light. So if I go to their house, I can even use heater for 24 hours. I can even on it, then go to market, come back, cook. Like there's nothing like my electricity bill. No, they don't pay for bills. They don't pay for electricity bill in their house. Yeah. So let's talk about the feeding aspect. Yeah, the feeding aspect. Food stuff, the cost of food in Cyprus. Food stuff in Cyprus is very cheap, it's very affordable. This thing, is it bend or something? Wait, let me, okay, because I'm bending my face to this side. They have Sunday market here. If you want to buy in Sunday market, it's up to you. If you want to buy in Lema, it's up to you. If you want to buy in normal shop, it's up to you. Like me, I normally do my shopping in Lema. Yeah, because I don't even see any difference between the Sunday market and Lima. The only thing that is expensive in Lima is the kitchen things like electronics and there's some other things, but food stuff, food items is very affordable in Lima. So if you want to buy Africa things, Africa food stuff is very expensive in Cyprus. So if you are just the type that is very addicted to Nigerian food, you need to prepare yourself when coming to Cyprus. Buy food stuff when coming to Cyprus, because if you want to buy things in Africa shop, it's very expensive. Like to me, the only thing that take me to Africa shop is maybe if I want to buy oil, like maybe hair oil or something like that. Yeah, if I want to buy my food stuff, I go to Lema. I get my things in Lema. There was a day I went to school and I told my friend, like, I want to buy turkey or chicken. And this guy was like, there's a place they said turkey around my area, let me take you there. I followed him down to this African shop. They said turkey is 200 abi, is it 200 abi 250 TL just for one turkey. 250 TL. Shebi a chop winch, abi a gebele. One turkey 250 TL. Is either 200 or 250 TL. But if you want to buy normal chicken is around 30 TL. Sunday market in Lefkosha, they open every Sunday, like from morning till evening till night. If you want to buy anything, it's very affordable there. So if you want to buy in Lema, it's also affordable in Lema. Like me, I normally get my stuff, my food stuff in Lema, because Lema is closer to me than Sunday market. I've only been to that Sunday market twice. Yeah, I've only been there twice. But sometimes if I want to like take a walk, if I want to do some exercise, I stroll down there to buy fruit, then I'll come back to the house. Makeups, yeah, their makeup is very cheap here, but it's hard for you to get your shade because we are black. So if you want to buy makeup and body lotions, it's better for you to get those things when coming to Cyprus. If you want to buy foundations, yeah, it's very difficult for you to get your shade. To me, I bought a lot of, no, they were gifts. I brought all my foundations down to Cyprus. They were gifts from few of my subscribers. So I have them in Cyprus. I brought my foundations, I bought my lotions when I was coming. Your lotions, they are very, very important too. Body lotions is like hot cake in Cyprus. You go hold money like this, you go dey find body lotion to buy, you no go see. So if you are coming to Cyprus, buy body lotion. You can even buy 5 bottles. If you have money, buy like 5 lotions, 3 or 4. Buy food stuff, crayfish. Watch my videos now, you see me where I unbox my Africa food. Yeah, I'm going to leave the video on my description box. Go ahead and check out the video. I brought a lot of food stuff when I was coming to Cyprus. I unboxed everything inside my quarantine room. So I'm going to like put the video on my description box. If you are coming to Cyprus, if you don't even know what to buy, if you don't even have idea of how to go about what to buy, go ahead and check out the video. I bought crayfish, I bought my lotions, I bought all my body products, I bought foundations, everything. I brought everything. I even brought bitter leaf, I brought ogbono, I brought egusi, I brought everything. Check out the video on my description box. Everything is there if you don't have idea of what to buy when coming to Cyprus, because those things are very expensive here. They are very, very expensive. All the things I brought when I was coming, I still have some left. I still have egusi, I have ogbono, I have crayfish, I have bitter leaf, and those things, they will last me till the ending of this year, 2021. Yeah, I don't make soup all the time. I make soup maybe once in a month. And grind them is very important. There's no blender here. If you want to buy, blender is very expensive here in Cyprus. It's very expensive. The blender I bought is just for tomatoes and for pepper. So now I'm even looking for money. I'm looking for a way to buy another blender. I need to buy coffee blender for me to blend my egusi and the ogbono. So I bought small egusi in Africa shop. Do you know how much? 25 TL for small egusi. It's inside my fridge. I never even cook them. It's inside the fridge. Small egusi like this, 25 TL. If you are coming with egusi and ogbono, make sure you grind them when coming. So when you get to Cyprus, it's just for you to store them inside your fridge. So if you want to come to North Cyprus to study, contact me on Instagram with Binta Smile. If you are not coming through me, please, like I said in one of my videos, don't even bother to send me a message. So guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. If there's anything you don't understand on this particular video, if there's any other thing you want to know, drop it on the comment center. I'm going to make a video regarding to your question. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video, and follow me up on my Instagram with @Binta Smile. Bye, have a nice day.